It was supposed to be a quiet separation. When Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert announced their split in 2023, it seemed like one of those rare celebrity breakups where both parties were going to remain mature, respectful, and private. But behind the scenes, the truth was far more explosive. Now, with Teyana officially moving on with British actor Aaron Pierre, the drama has gone from simmering tension to full-blown chaos, including reports of Iman's jealous confrontations, emotional manipulation, and even a restraining order filed against him. Buckle up. This story is deeper than anyone imagined. The new romance between Teyana and Aaron Pierre didn't start with a press release or a red carpet moment. Instead, it made waves when the two showed up together during Oscars week, dressed elegantly in coordinating black and white fits that had social media buzzing. Though subtle, their chemistry was impossible to miss, and fans quickly realized what was happening. Teyana Taylor was no longer single. She was in love again, and she wasn't hiding it. She later posted a picture of her and Aaron on Instagram with the caption, "Riding Oscar night in black and white, no gray area." The message? Crystal clear. Their relationship is real, it's public, and it's serious. But not everyone was cheering them on. While fans celebrated the couple's soft launch, sources close to the situation say Iman Shumpert wasn't taking it well at all. In fact, things allegedly reached a boiling point during one of the Oscars after parties. According to insiders, Iman spotted Teyana and Aaron together, smiling, holding hands, clearly enjoying each other's company. The site reportedly sent him over the edge. Witnesses claimed that Iman approached Aaron in what quickly became a heated exchange. While Aaron didn't retaliate or escalate the situation, the tension was undeniable. Days later, Aaron Pierre reportedly filed a restraining order against Iman, citing unwanted confrontations and erratic behavior. And if that wasn't enough, rumors began to swirl that Iman had started spreading stories, attempting to paint Teyana as a neglectful mother who prioritized her new romance over her children. It didn't take long for this narrative to catch fire on certain gossip blogs, though many fans saw right through it. After all, this wouldn't be the first time Iman Shumpert's behavior came under scrutiny. For years, there have been whispers and some outright accusations about infidelity, manipulation, and emotional neglect within the Shumpert-Taylor household. Let's rewind. From the outside, Teyana and Iman seemed like the perfect couple. She was a multi-hyphenate queen, singer, actress, choreographer, and creative director. He was an NBA champion with a growing brand in fashion and entertainment. Together, they were number Black Love goals. But according to sources close to Teyana, the image was just that, an image. Behind the scenes, things were far more complicated. Reports suggest that Iman began cheating on Teyana just 1 year into their marriage. And while Teyana had been open in past interviews about their willingness to explore intimacy in unconventional ways, including threesomes, what was not acceptable was Iman going behind her back with women they both knew. This betrayal hit harder than a typical affair. It wasn't just about infidelity, it was about trust, humiliation, and emotional manipulation. In 2016, Teyana mysteriously deactivated her Instagram and Twitter accounts. At the time, fans speculated that something serious had gone down, especially after several cryptic posts and deleted photos hinted at trouble in paradise. Many now believe that was one of the first major blow-ups behind the scenes, a response to one of Iman's early betrayals. Then came the viral TikTok bombshell in 2023. An anonymous video claimed that a popular female singer had been hospitalized after dealing with severe emotional trauma and drug use caused by her husband's infidelity. Though the creator never named names, fans immediately jumped to conclusions, especially when the comment section lit up with one name over and over, Teyana Taylor. The timelines, the clues, even the vague references all seemed to point in her direction. And though Teyana eventually addressed the rumor head-on, denying any overdose and shutting down speculation, what stood out was the tone of her message. In her own words, Teyana wrote, "Nobody can make me overdose on anything. I'd kill him in his sleep, dress him in a suit, and bury him myself before I let anybody take me out." While it was clearly meant to be dark humor, fans couldn't help but sense the underlying pain in her post. And the real kicker? Iman never defended her, not once. Even though she was out there clearing his name, protecting his image, and doing damage control, Iman remained silent. No public support, no thank you, no denial of the allegations. Just silence. For Teyana, that may have been the beginning of the end. Insiders say she grew tired of carrying the weight of a relationship that left her drained, heartbroken, and unseen. Eventually, she filed for divorce, and when court documents leaked, they painted a devastating picture. In the filings, Teyana accused Iman of being emotionally manipulative and insecure, often reacting negatively to her rising fame, her success, and her growing independence. She claimed he demanded her to downplay her image as a sex symbol, even though he had no problem parading his own image as a ladies' man. One of the most chilling accusations came when Teyana described an incident in which Iman allegedly had their 2 young daughters, barely toddlers, placed in a rideshare alone in downtown Chicago to meet him at the United Center. He, meanwhile, arrived separately with his private driver. The move, she argued, was reckless and dangerous. It wasn't just about negligence. It was about a pattern of behavior that put others at risk while protecting his own convenience. But the revelations didn't stop there. After the divorce became public, more stories began to surface. A young woman who had long been rumored to be one of Iman's side chicks finally came forward, dropping receipts that included video clips and even a photo of her wearing Iman's iconic chain. In the background of one of the videos, Iman's voice is allegedly heard. At that point, even the fans who once rooted for him couldn't deny what was happening. Fast forward to now, and the tables have completely turned. Following the alleged confrontation between Iman and Aaron Pierre, sources say Aaron sought legal protection. Not because he feared physical violence necessarily, but because the pattern of behavior was becoming increasingly erratic and unpredictable. He wanted to send a clear message. This is unacceptable. Iman was reportedly blindsided by the restraining order and has not commented publicly on the matter. Meanwhile, Teyana has emerged victorious on multiple fronts. The divorce settlement heavily favored her, not just emotionally, but financially. She walked away with 4 properties, including their Atlanta estate, valued at more than $10 million combined. She retained full ownership of her businesses and creative entities. The court also awarded her luxury vehicles and over $1 million in cash and investments. Iman, on the other hand, was ordered to pay $8,000 per month in child support, cover private school tuition for their 2 daughters, and continue funding their health insurance and extracurricular activities. And while many people would be bitter, jaded, or angry after such an ordeal, Teyana isn't looking back. In recent months, she's been thriving, launching new creative projects, walking red carpets with Aaron Pierre, and stepping into her power like never before. Her fans have noticed the glow-up, and many have commented on how free and radiant she looks. As for Iman, his silence continues. Though he occasionally shares vague tweets or cryptic Instagram stories, he has yet to publicly address the restraining order, the allegations, or the court filings in detail. Some believe he's trying to maintain his public image, especially as he continues to explore opportunities in fashion and entertainment. But others say, honey, it's a sign that he still hasn't taken accountability for his role in the relationship's downfall. In the end, this story is about more than just a messy breakup or celebrity scandal. It's about resilience. It's about a woman who stood by her partner, defended him publicly, and gave him chance after chance, only to be met with betrayal, silence, and manipulation. And when she finally chose herself, the universe rewarded her with peace, protection, and a partner who truly sees her. Whether you were rooting for Teyana and Iman or just tuning in for the tea, one thing is clear: there's no gray area anymore. Teyana Taylor is done playing nice, and she's not looking back.